Hey, what's up, Blue Milkers? This is Kent, Blue Milk Latte Solace, and
Christophsis Mead.
we're going to talk about the 5 things that we still love about the Phantom Menace. Yes, we love things about the Phantom Menace. Can you believe that?
And at least 5 of them.
Yeah, at least. Maybe 6?
Could be.
Could be. I don't know. So, number 1, not in any specific order, just top 5, is pod racing. I love pod racing. It's a good time. Other people think it's good for going to use the bathroom.
I mean, it is like a half hour of the movie. It's literally pod racing.
Yeah, it is a one-to-one, in-the-moment, real-time pod racing scene. So, I mean, if you love pod racing, obviously you're gonna really just be about it. And if you don't, go use the restroom during that part. But a lot of cool things about it. The sound design is amazing. The pod racing designs are fantastic. If you're just a fan of just like racing in general, like some of our younger audience and other members as well, they really like racing. They probably will get a huge kick out of it. And if you look very closely at the front of Sebulba's pod racer, you could see 2 little USB ports that some designer was just like, you know what? We're going to put in some USB ports on his pod.
Well, how else does he charge them?
I guess Bluetooth hadn't come. Well, Bluetooth isn't used for charging, I guess.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's how he has to plug them in and charge them.
True. I don't know. Yeah, so anyway, but yeah. It's a fantastic sequence in the thing, inspired by Ben-Hur.
Maybe. Yes.
No.
Yes.
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 Inspired by the chariot scene from Ben-Hur. George Lucas really had a good time doing this, and he does that a lot of the time. He takes movies that he loves, and he pretty much injects it into Star Wars, which I'm always down for. So yeah, pod racing.
Next one for me is more of a personal one for me is the planet Coruscant.
Yes.
As a longtime fan, it's something we'd always wanted to see on film, and finally we got to see it, and it did not disappoint. A whole planet that's all one city. We also see the...
It's a city on a city inside of a city.
Right.
So if you need a city for your city, you can go to Coruscant.
Right.
Yes.
Also seen the Jedi Temple, spires and all that, and being able to walk, through the Jedi Temple was something we'd always want to see, and it was super cool.
Yeah, and we got tons of politicalness on there. Some people,
that's not so cool.
A lot of people don't like that, but it was there nonetheless, and it was there. And just a very quick introduction for episode 2. It's home to one of the best diners like in the galaxy, I think.
Is it?
I don't know. I'd eat there.
I feel like you'd get worms from there or something.
Yeah, maybe.
It doesn't look very hygienic. I mean, he scratches his butt and then goes and flips burgers.
Yeah, well, that's how you know it's good. No? Okay, on to the next thing. Jar Jar! Yes, Jar Jar is one of the top 5 things that's still good about that movie. I know a lot of people will totally disagree. Go ahead in the comments and disagree with me. Go for it. But a lot of my other folks that are all about Jar Jar also comment. Let us know how you like Jar Jar. Ahmed Best brought the character to life through his voice work, through his, motion capture, through a lot of things. And I really appreciate, the fact that it was the first pretty much featured CGI character that we've ever gotten in a movie that's from the ground up, more or less. And, I know a lot of people don't think he's that funny and he's just cheesy, but I tend to like that sort of thing. Obviously. And so Jar Jar is definitely up there for still top 5 things of the Phantom Menace.
Next up is Liam Neeson / Qui-Gon Jinn. Liam Neeson, a veteran actor, brought a certain gravitas to the role.
Sure. And a ponytail. Yeah.
His fantastic luscious locks there.
Yeah.
Also, he is the middle of the road Jedi, where he's in his prime at his full strength. He's not old and wizened,
weary,
right? World weary, but he's also not still green like Obi-Wan is.
But he does have a green lightsaber.
He does have a green lightsaber. That's true. Liam Neeson really brought it. It's just unfortunate that he died before we had a chance for him to do more.
Yeah, but if you watch the Kenobi series, maybe you'll see him. Spoilers if you have or haven't. Go watch Kenobi. Maybe he'll be there. Maybe he won't. Watch the show, I guess. And then lastly, do you want to say this one together?
All right.
Duel of the Fates. It was amazing. It was epic. It was amazing. Epic and amazing.
Still one of the best lightsaber battles of probably all 9 movies, I'd argue.
Yeah. For sure, definitely. And then and when you look at the emotional stakes that it had, and the choreography, and the fact that just Ray Park was just serving up just 2 Jedi at the same time, that's fantastic.
Well, it's a real departure from the more medieval style sword fight we had in episodes 4, 5, and 6 that we've seen previously, where it was a lot of just like brute force, like swinging lightsabers. This was a lot of parkour and like, you know, Asian kind of martial arts influence.
Yeah, and don't forget about the score from John Williams, right?
Yes.
Mwah, delicious. Probably one of the best, one of the top 5, now that we're on top 5 things, one of the top 5 score pieces that John Williams has delivered in
Star Wars.
In the Star Wars, not like in his entire catalog, because that would be a little slightly different, I think, But nonetheless, Duel of the Fates. I think Duel of the Fates is the one that pretty much all of the internet can agree on is like the one shining thing about the Phantom Menace. Regardless of how you feel.
Well, I think the Duel of Fates is something we can all agree on too.
Yeah, it's very hard to find a person that's like, you know, that Duel of the Fates fight scene, meh. Not great.
No, I don't. I've never met someone who said that.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's our top 5 things that we still think are pretty awesome from the Phantom Menace. Let us know what your 5 favorite things are. Please be sure to follow us on any one of our social media channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and even TikTok at Blue Milk Latte. Hey, tell a friend too. We're always talking about Star Wars here on Blue Milk Latte, and we also have our long form audio that we do on Let me do that again. We also have our long-form audio that we do on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, and many more. So we're doing the YouTube thing here and long-form audio over there. So make sure to check us out on both. The Force be with you. Have you been? Then boom, the gasser!
Crashing the Boston's head.